Sounds good. All right. So, I guess I can do the intro this week. This is episode 7, right?
Yep.
Of the Till I Perish podcast. I am your host, Vastiku and or Raven, whatever you guys prefer. We've got CoolKid35_ or Adam. https://www.twitch.tv/official_Wudong or Tegan. And then we have Raven Nut, Lolly Titfuck, whatever, or Pierce. His 6 different handles.
True.
All of them porn related.
Damn.
Love that. We love that. Oh,
Alright.
man.
I do actually have a leading topic this week. If you guys want to start with that. I don't know what your guys' hopes were.
I'm done with that.
Alright, so I was thinking, right?
Yep.
Would it be possible for me to, like, train myself to have a deeper voice? Right? Like, just train myself to talk in a deep voice. So, like, if I went around, like, talking like this, could I eventually train my brain to, like, make that more natural? And then this will just be my voice and it'll sound better because it won't sound as forced and stuff like that. And I'm like, if I just keep talking like that, eventually it should just become second nature, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like an accent, right? Like the same like concept.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess. Or like a dialect.
Mhm.
Probably just would develop it naturally to the point where you almost wouldn't even recognize whether or not you're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it wouldn't be formed naturally, but I think at the end of like the period, it would become natural. Because like obviously you're forcing it, right? Like
Right.
it's not like you're sounding like that because you're trying to sound like people around you, which is like normally
Well,
what it's for.
Maybe that's the biggest trick is you just find a bunch of people with really low voices and
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking too, right? Like, let's say that I'm fully conscious about it, right? And it becomes second nature and it sounds really good and I just do it all the time. And then let's say I switch back to my regular voice. Do you think it would have any effect on how my brain just, like, does my regular voice? Like, do you think, like, if I talk like this for long enough and then I go back to talking like this, do you think this would be deeper because my brain just kind of, like, forgot and it would sound more like I'm forcing a high voice? And, like, it would still be lower and it would be weird?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's either that or, if anything, it might sound higher. You know what I'm saying?
I guess because then
if
you'd
you
be
talk
trying
that deep
harder,
for that
so then it
long-
would- You'd be trying harder, so then it would end up being a little higher. Yeah. I think I might try it though, just so that I can like get like a really good range, right? And I can like sing every note on the scale, just because I'm like I'm so used to talking really low, right? That would be crazy,
Sing like 36 different octaves or something.
right? Just something wild.
That'd be crazy. What?
Yeah.
Who's like, you're at work and you're like, hello, how can I take your order?
Right. Well, I think after enough time, like if I just do the next few podcasts, talking like this, like I should be good to like go. Like I just have to keep talking like this in between the podcasts, which that's gonna be a really weird thing to tell my parents. Is like, oh, I'm just trying to get a deeper voice by training myself.
Yeah.
But I could do it, especially like on my
that would make
streams
for
and
interesting
stuff.
conversation.
Right. But like think about it. Like I could like write a book about like what happened. Like yeah, I could profit off of this, you know.
This could be profitable.
It could be, and then I'd be the new corpse husband because I'd have the new low voice and I'd be able to stream and stuff. It's genius. All I have
You'd
to do
have
is not
Play
run off
Among
into
Us
credit card.
24/7. Yeah.
Yeah, well, or RuneScape, you know. There's no corpse husband for RuneScape, so I need to tap into that niche market. All the horny bitches playing RuneScape, you know.
The corpse husband for Call of Duty Warzone.
We need a corpse husband for every game.
Alright, so you got RuneScape. We already got an Among Us. I could be the lead guy. The lead corpse husband guy. Or the COD zombies. I could do that too.
You know how wild that would be if like we all started doing this, and then somebody like tunes into the podcast for the first time, and we're all just like doing like this really forced like deep voice.
They watch the first episode, and then they get to like the 17th one, and we're all just talking like this.
That'd be brazy.
That would be crazy, yeah. I'd see it. That'd be funny. That'd actually make for some really good content. Isn't lying. Training yourself to talk a certain way.
Well, I'm sure you could like force yourself like a British accent too.
I mean, we kind of did that.
Well, yeah, we did it to the point where like Like, I'd go to work and forget that that's not how I spoke. Like, I'd go to work and I'd be like,
Dude, oh my! It probably wouldn't even take that long then to change how you talk, because we only did that for like what 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah. Well, did I tell you I was order taking and I said to the customer, I'm like, have a nice day, and then I'm like, what am I doing?
Like, oh my god, that's awful.
I ordered McDonald's using that voice.
Like knowingly or
Yeah.
Oh. I just remember I'd go into it every once in a while, and I wasn't even thinking about going into it. I wasn't even trying to go into it as like a joke. It just it would happen, and I was like, oh shit.
a few words still to this day. They're like niche words that I'd never use. I still just like can't say without the accent because the few times that I have said it, it was with the accent. I can't think of any off the top. But like every once in a while, I'll get a word where I just say it really British, you know.
We should become the new corpse husband, but it's British.
Like Bellend. Like I can't say it. I don't like say that like normally.
Hello, bro.
Yeah, bruv.
How's it going?
How's it going, mate?
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Oh my god. I can't even remember what we used to like act or like say.
Everything British.
Oh yeah,
All British all the time. That's the new podcast. That's the Patreon content.
The Patreon only podcast is just a British episode.
I was gonna say that's a Patreon episode right there. It's just British. Should we make like a British version? Like we watch back a podcast, we write down a script, and we
and then we do the
exact
Till I
same
British podcast.
We do the exact same podcast episode of like this one, but it's it's us doing it in a British accent.
Like get a
for our
script and
British
everything.
viewers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just redo them. So we have like an English version, and then we have a British version, which sounds
An English
awful
version and a
because-
British version.
Yeah,
Hold up, we should start doing subtitles for like the video podcasts, right? And we can have it like our two ones will be like English and British, and then the British like everything will like all ours will just be A's, and like that's all that we do.
Oh man, I'm down. That actually sounds funny.
That's genius.
That is pretty good.
It's brilliant.
It's oi, bro. It's really yeah.
Boy, bruv.
Oh man, the Tell I British podcast. That's a good name and everything.
I know.
Hmm.
So I diced my hand on
Diced?
opening my Coraline figure from Target.
I heard.
You bought a Coraline figure. What company?
I don't fucking know. I think I
Target.
still have the thing here.
Target company.
It was just at Target. Laika or N-word. I don't know.
He's just like, ooh, that's bad.
Laika. I don't know. It's Coraline. It's not anime stuff, but it was at Target, so you know I bought it. And it's cool, but
Cool, but I mean, it has like no weight to it. You said right?
the arms can't hold it. Like they keep falling over, so I have to like position it like really weird, which is really annoying. The figure's really cool though.
Is it the one in the raincoat?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool figure. It's like really detailed too. Like it actually looks like
It's all. Is it
Coraline.
soft goods or is it plastic? Like the clothes,
the clothes. The clothes is like actual like
like cloth.
like it's raincoat material. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's yeah. So it's actually. Oh, it was like $21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
Roughly.
Okay, so it's by NECA. That's pretty good. NECA's a pretty good company.
Wait. What?
Oh.
What's that?
That's what I was saying. Either Laika or N-word.
But he just said it. I mean,
Yeah, he just balls
Yeah,
to the
NECA,
wall.
yeah.
Just
NECA also
Right on
makes
record.
the pilgrimage to NECA.
yeah. They also make Godzilla figures, or they lost their license to Godzilla figures actually, but they make some good Ninja Turtle figures too.
Now it's all just Coraline. We're just gonna see 30 billion Coraline figures coming out now.
But if we're talking about figures, I think we should talk about because I know Raven has pretty recently and Adam too have pretty recently dove into figure collecting.
Yeah.
So
Adam
what are you guys
didn't buy
like?
figures.
What are you guys looking for when you buy stuff? Are you just buying like characters you really like, or
Yeah, and stuff that'll like make me horny too is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to get a mix.
hmm
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
For every one figure on the shelf, you have to have two for the jar.
Yep.
That's my rule.
That's a good rule of thumb.
You can
The
double
number
up
one
on them
rule.
though, but you can like double up. Like some can be for both. Like for example, my Coraline figure.
There you go.
A 10-year-old
I-
girl.
I-
just
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
So Adam, you've been buying is it SH Fig Arts Star Wars line?
Yeah.
I think it's
About-
SH Fig Arts.
I've only bought one of them, but they made another one. Because I bought like a Samurai Jango Fett, and I bought another
Yeah.
one that was a Samurai Wolverine. But that was directly from like their store, so I had to sign for the package, but I couldn't do it like any of the 3 days with FedEx tries.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
So then they were like, alright, we're sending it back to the warehouse. And I'm like, what the fuck? Just let me pick it up from like a FedEx store or something.
Yeah.
Did
So
ever
you have
do
the
it?
the Django Fett, right?
Yeah, I have the Jango Fett.
That's a pretty. Yeah. Oh, Bandai. It's by Bandai. Okay.
Bingo.
I wanted to get some Gurren Lagann figures, but
I
those
have been wanting
puppies
to
are
as
so
well.
expensive, dude.
Yeah, it's also
They're
like
kinda
I can't
crazy.
find a good one.
Hmm.
Cause normally with like there's like a few companies if I'm getting like mech stuff that I kind of like to get. Are you looking for like a figure of like Yoko, or are you looking for like the mech?
I think it would be really cool to have like the combined mech.
Yeah.
But then also like I don't know Yoko, one for the shelf, one for the jar, you know.
Hmm. I think the Rebel Tech one would probably be a good option. It's gonna be like $70, which
Gee.
That's not bad.
that would be a little more than what you're used to spending. Yeah, but you do get a lot out of it, and Rebel Tech figures are usually they're
lot
kind
out
of
of it,
finicky to pose just because of how their joints work, but their joints are like really well done, and they do pose like really. They can get a lot of good poses out of them.
Hmm.
Here, I'll link.
Can I
you.
make a? I want to like
Anime list, but with figures.
no. I
There
want to
is.
like.
It's like figure some. It's like I don't know. What it's
Figure
called.
list. My figure list.
Well,
It's
I want to like make a like an animatronic, if you will, for this figure, where like I
What?
can just have this giant mech like jacking off on my shelf because I think it would be really
that'd be
funny
hype.
What?
if I had like this Gurren Lagann like combined mech, like just like this really cool thing, and he's just like doing like the jack off motion, you know,
Mhm.
like the Saints Row taunt. Like you press a button and then he like does it and then he like throws his hand up and
Have you finished Gurren Lagann yet, Raven?
no, dude, but it's
Okay.
oh my god, it's so good. I've been crafting some theories. I'll tell you about them. But
Did you get over? Because I know you said you had like a little lump in that show.
oh,
did
dude,
you-
once like Simone gets his confidence back, bro,
Yeah.
it's good now. Like once it's like, oh, Kamina left you the job after all, which like yeah, he should have. Like damn
Yeah.
right. Now it's like yeah, it's good again.
Okay.
It was
I
never
know-
like bad. It's just like this is not as good.
Yeah, I think it was kind of nice too that like he kind of he had some chill on time after he died because
Dude, spoilers, bro. Tegan literally said he was gonna start watching that tomorrow.
I didn't.
But yeah, I think it's like it gives good context for what he's going through.
Yeah. Like
But
there
Adam,
was
I
this
know-
really cool part with like sorry to cut you off, but
Very good. Go.
there was this really cool part with the fight scene like right after it happens where like him and what's his face from the one village like they team up in Gurren Lagann and
Yeah.
like the entire fight scene is Simone's face. Like you barely see the mechs fighting.
Yep.
And it's
so cool.
all Simone's face, and it's just like I think that's like a really good way because the whole time we've just been seeing like the mechs, but now you get this one where it's like it's black and white and it's just Simone's face the
Yeah.
whole time, and it's like it's so cool.
So the main
I love that
character is
show.
named Seaman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm
That's
that's why I'm buying a
fantastic.
figure for the jar.
Oh, you're gonna cover Seaman and Seaman.
Yep,
I know you also bought a Bunny Girl Senpai figure.
I pre-ordered a Bunny Girl Senpai figure.
That's right. That's right.
Big difference.
Wait, hold up, no way.
What?
Is back.
You can no. I'm looking at this Gurren Lagann figure, and you can make him like hold the thing, dude. That's crazy.
That's why I'm saying like Revel
That's
Tech is like
that's
super
actually
good.
cummy.
Could he hold your dick? Or what?
I'll stand by. I think like for 1/12 scale figures, I think SH Figure Arts is probably the best.
And
I
you
just
have
saw
a
the
lot of
drill.
them.
The Giga
They're-
drill.
Yep,
Sorry.
they're gonna be a little spendier. They're usually like $60, but as compared to like Like a
Walmart
retail
brand.
6-inch figure, like at like Target, is gonna be like $20 normally.
Yeah.
But you're also
Well,
obviously
that's-
getting a lot more.
Right, I was gonna say I don't think Target figures are like flawless quality. Like my Coraline figure is cool and all, but I'm not like
Yeah.
like
Yep.
I'm not like blown away by it. I'm like, yeah, it's a cool figure.
I think those collections like that
Just
are good for like stuff you don't want to like. You want to have like it's a quantity over quality type display.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff in my room at home, like that's all. I'm gonna go off on a tangent. All that stuff I think looks. I like those figures, but I think it's displayed really poorly. Because I only have because of the space I'm given.
Yeah.
You taught me you'd fill up like the whole room with that.
No. It's like I want more shelves to give the figures more room to breathe. Because like you can't look at any. It's really hard to look at one individual figure on any shelf because they're all so crowded together.
Go buy a trap house to store all your figures at.
Yeah, it's like
get a content house just for the figures.
But yeah, it's like I feel like I'm like looking at just like a mass of stuff and not like individual characters. Because like at least
You have
like
repeats though.
yeah, for like army builders. Because like that's what I'm saying though. That's like a quality. That's like a quantity over quality thing. Like having a fuck ton of stormtroopers. Like that's just like a quality over quantity thing. But like some of the like most of the Transformers on the Transformers shelves are like those are like characters I really like. But it's like you can't even fucking like pick out one figure and be like, oh, that's a cool character. Because there's just so much shit on the shelf.
You like a lot of characters, Pierce.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, yeah. I was just saying.
But with like, especially like with what's out here, like in my apartment, I'm trying to just get like a little bit of like each like thing that I'm really into. Like I bought like that One Piece model kit, that Megumin figure.
Oh, god damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
the Megumin figure. Yep.
I think like
That dropout DVD.
the Dropout DVD. Yep. I think out here it's like I have less stuff, but I think it looks better because there's like I can actually like see every single figure. I'm still having an issue with empty space though, with like vertical empty space, because just like the shelves are just like taller than the figures, like a lot taller obviously. So there's like a lot of empty space. So I'm working on that. I might buy risers to like make them display better. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't get to this point. But I know Adam, you bought some JoJo figures. Do you know what kind you bought, or like what company you bought them from?
Medicos.
Okay, let me look that up. Because I know
These are
SH.
the worst ones I've ever seen. That's what I was waiting for.
JoJo.
Now the
JoJo figure
podcast.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, hold up. When did this podcast turn into all nerd shit, bro? Like, what?
Sorry, bro.
They have-
Oh, these look pretty good.
Who allowed this to slide?
Sorry. Looks like they use.
Oh my god.
They have really good weathering on these. How much did the one you have set you back, Adam?
150.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. I'm looking at the Plaza Japan site for them right now.
That might be the grossest part. Is that Adam's like, I spent $150 on this toy, and Pierce is like, yep.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I mean, like the Razor Crest I bought was like $350.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, that's paying for his
Unicrons.
kid's life. Dude.
That's my mortgage.
His kid's gonna be the richest man in the world off of those figures.
They've got some.
You think
Okay,
Pierce
so
is gonna
which,
let his kid play with his
True.
What?
We'll have to
Adam,
kill him off
which character
first,
did you
but-
buy again?
What? I got
Which
King Crimson.
Okay. Because I'm looking and like a lot of these are like $60. So this line looks what did it come with for accessories?
Just
Just the figure.
different heads,
Different
arms,
hands?
yeah, hands.
Oh, okay.
And,
So you're doing good in accessories. Okay.
yeah, and then like a prop or two from like the show or manga.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the Joestar Part 3 one right now.
Yeah.
Joseph Joestar. Sorry, I just said Joe, so I don't know. I just said the last name. But this one looks. Yeah, these look pretty good. I think their elbow joints look kind of funky. But I think that's about it.
Why his elbows be looking like that?
I don't know, how you do elbows is really, it's so... I don't think there's like any really good way to do elbows, honestly. I haven't seen like, what's it, I don't know. Like, unless you're on like your Hot Toys or stuff like that, because that shit's insane. But that shit's also like $300.
Hot Toys?
Yeah, like the only Hot Toys that I kind of want is the Hot Toys Ahsoka from Clone Wars Season 7.
Do you ever play with your toys?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Like pick them up and like have them all do like a giant battle.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's half the fun.
That's sick. Have like all the clone troopers fighting like one giant transformer.
Yeah, dude. Shit's
I
fire.
hate to break this to you, Pierce.
And you're like, this is $600 in my Android.
This is $8 billion in my hand. This Hot Toys Ahsoka looks like she's from Fortnite, dude.
What's the Doja Cat song where she says Fortnite? That one.
There's
girl on
no way there's a
TikTok
Doja
did.
Cat song where she says Fortnite.
There is. What is
Doja
it, dude?
Cat, man. Of course there is.
Doja Cat's stellar.
No, Tegan,
bro.
this Ahsoka figure looks sick.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it looks like it's out of Fortnite, dude.
Damn.
Tegan, what's the song where like the one anime girl on TikTok did it?
The one anime girl on TikTok.
Yeah, the one that you sent, dude, the hot one.
Oh, wait, the one that I sent. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that I sent.
What? I only sent a handful.
That's
She
true.
doesn't. Man, what is it? What song is it? Where she?
This is estimated to arrive next year.
I look up Doja Cat Fortnite and it says say.
There's
so
a say
Fortnite
so,
music
yeah,
video.
the say so Fortnite music video, and then there's a say so dance, I guess too.
Damn.
It's a dance. What?
Do I need the Hot Toys Ahsoka?
Yeah, probably. That's
No.
like a necessity. That's probably a tax
Oh,
write-off too,
man.
honestly.
Oh man.
Because like for Hot Toys, it's like I only
hot?
want to get
The
like
jar?
2 or 3 Hot Toys from each like franchise that I'm really into.
Well, I mean, it's literally a tax write-off, so why not just
True.
go all out, right?
I think the Boba Fett Hot Toys is super dope too. I wonder if they'll make one for his Mandalorian look. I would think.
Maybe. I wouldn't see why
This Hot
not.
Toys actually looks kind of bad. What the fuck?
Who?
I'm not saying. Okay, there it is. Never mind. They didn't have the right helmet. The Boba Fett, his helmet's kind of fucked in this one. But
Why do
it comes
they
with 2
call it
helmets,
Hot
so it's fine.
Toys? It just sounds like
Like
Yeah,
sexy,
that's what
sexy
I'm-
toy.
It's like by Sideshow Collectibles.
I don't know who that is, but no.
That's just
when,
the company.
When you said like Ahsoka Hot Toys, I'm like, dude, is this some like weird kinky thing? Or
I mean, okay, you want that? That's Bishoujo
No,
figures.
That is.
showed you what?
Bishoujo stat. It's like BISHOUJO statues.
Oh,
I'll link you their
there's
website.
horror
Here.
figures. What the? This is.
Here, I threw the link in chat for everyone that is interested.
Oh my god, our fans aren't gonna know what that is. They're not gonna be able to see it.
True.
They can Google it on their own time.
Is this site like okay?
Yes.
Instant
Yes.
viruses. Oh my god. Well,
Unironically,
Instant
I
Fortnite.
want to get all of the My Little Pony Hot Toys.
okay. Well,
That's not a
Oh.
joke. Not
That's
Hot
not
Toys,
the
Bishoujo
word.
statues.
next
They look
topic,
good,
boys.
don't they?
I don't really know if I want to look. That's.
Are you on the
Ooh.
website?
I really like that domino one.
Yeah, dude, they're so good.
I look. Oh my god.
The what is it? Mary from Shazam.
No,
Her name
it's
used to be Miss Marvel
$93.
until the copyright got switched. So I don't know what her name is now.
I think you showed me one of these before.
I've definitely showed you guys the
me
Raven.
Domino one. Or someone did. That one looks familiar.
These are all the ones that are currently available, but there are more. Yeah, if you go to like individual like categories, you'll see like all the DC ones. Because there's a shit ton of DC ones. They have one of Huntress, but they don't have one of Cassandra Cain, which makes me kind of sad.
Cassandra Cage, more like, hey,
Cassandra Cage is good too.
that's an MK11.
They have an X23 one.
They do. The X23 one's really cool.
GTX.
I like the
Oh.
Jean Grey one too.
Mm-hmm.
Never was a Squirrel Girl fan.
Fuck Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl. Is she a
There's
squirrel?
Girl Thor,
Girl Thor.
Gender Bent Loki.
Ooh, this is a nice rogue one.
Okay, this has become the.
Yeah, we gotta move on. But okay, what do you guys think about like these like in general? Like, do you think like because like they're very obviously over sexualized, but like they look really good.
I don't really see a problem with sexualizing stuff. Like, as long as people aren't like as long as the people they're based off of. So in this case, it doesn't. Really
Yeah, it's
matter
like as long as especially if it's not like you don't take it to like the real world and like you aren't harassing like the actors or actresses in this
Yeah,
case.
that's what I'm saying. If you're not harassing like the people who play the character, or if let's say Stanley versus Soul was before was like, hey, don't do that to my characters. I think at that point you could just not do it to his characters. But
like Overwatch.
like Overwatch. What?
You never heard about the Overwatch porn thing?
Jeff Kaplan loves Overwatch porn, dude. What are you talking
Really? Because
There's like the two extremes. There's like Overwatch, who's like, you can't make porn of our characters, and then there's Nier Automata, where the director's like, can you send me all of the 2B porn you make, please?
Oh my god. Wait, I've never heard about the Overwatch thing because they purposely made everyone of age so that they
really? Because I remember hearing that they would like delete, like they would go out of their way onto like the porn sites to delete Overwatch
I did also
stuff.
hear about that.
Really?
Yes.
I have big news, guys.
Be Activision.
Yeah.
On the Perfect Remix by Cousin Stiz, Doja Cat says, "Body been a sight for sore eyes. I just need the wood like Fortnite."
That's what it is.
Oh.
That's what it is. It's not a Doja Cat song. It's a feature.
That's why we couldn't find it.
Oh. Yep. Oh man.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, now we can talk about something real.
We can talk about the Overwatch porn.
Now we can talk about porn.
Would you guys hate me if I bought like $1,500 statue?
Oh,
It's your
man.
Or
money.
not like hate me, okay, like what's like the most you will spend on a collectible?
What's the most I'd spend on a collectible? Is it appreciating or depreciating?
If it's expensive, it's almost always appreciating. Because it's like usually like a limited run statue or something.
All right.
So like let's say like
Is it sexy?
right now, like take like your favorite character or like like favorite character, and it's getting like an IXM studio, like an IXM statue.
Did you say My Sakura sex doll?
No, My Sakura Jima sex doll from Bunny Girl Senpai.
My Felix Dakamuri.
That's like a 5K.
But like it's like a super like at what point it's like you really want it and you really like it. At what point is it like too much money that you can't justify it? Like right now, if it came out like right now, let's say you had to have the pre-order in like 2 months.
2,000.
What the
I think I might be with
500.
Adam. I might be at the 2,000 to like I think 2,000 is probably.
But that's if I'm willing to dump a portion of my stock portfolio. That's why you should invest.
Put my money at him. We keep getting into the song and dance here.
Do penny stocks first. Dude, Neo, look at Neo. It was $1 now. It's $50 a stock. I'm breaking it in.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't on the Neo train.
I don't know. Just saying, your friend Adam's pretty good at stocks.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But
who's better at stocks? Warren Buffett.
True.
RGB for rest in peace.
RGB for my fucking
RBG. Right.
But what about you, Raven? Because I'm probably with Adam. I'm probably at like 2,000, 2,500.
I'm 500.
500?
Yep. I'm clocking out at 5.
Tegan's gonna be like 2.
Mine was like 100 max. Like I do not have it like y'all.
I guess, yeah, Tegan's talking like If we're talking in the next 2 months, Tegan's not going to get employed. And then
I would
get
not...
the money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was gonna say I would not get employed, just get a figure and then dip. I think it's a lot, but I don't really collect anything, so.
Tegan's being like those guys who applied at McDonald's just to get the Travis Scott shirt.
That was a shirt.
Tegan just wants wood like Fortnite.
Dude, I would have done that. I would have applied for a Travis Scott shirt.
I love the Travi Patty.
Bring it
big
back.
Travis
Take
Patty
it
guy?
away.
Just wait.
What's happening?
What about the McRib?
What's happening?
Somebody said the McRib.
Adam said wait.
No
I
one
was-
said the McRib.
Well, I was just gonna say,
I
just
said
next
the
thing you
McRib.
know, they're gonna make the Till I Perish patty.
Oh my god. Tell
That's a
The Till I Perry patty.
The Till I Perry.
The Tell I Patty podcast. That's the episode name for the for when they release that.
No, it's the Till I Pounder.
Ooh, I like that one.
Till I Pound podcast.
Pounder.
Well, I mean, that's what this is at the end of the day, right? We stop this when someone gets laid.
Oh my god.
What? We're just stopping this when someone gets like.
Why
Well,
do
I
we
guess we
start
gotta
that?
stop it.
So
What's a
it's
huge
like-
hypothetical, so it's probably not going to happen.
I was talking to Diego about like making music and like streaming and stuff,
Mhm.
and like, do you know how hard it is to get like pussy when you're like an upcoming like, artist?
Oh
Like
my
no one
God.
wants to sleep with the rapper with the 6 SoundCloud followers. You know what I mean? Like you have to
Mhm.
blow up first.
You don't tell them.
Is that
about
really
that.
the strat?
And
I
then
think
you
that
can
actually
start
makes
having
like
sex.
your chances like lower if you tell them.
Yeah, because you have 6 SoundCloud followers. You
Yeah,
have to blow up
exactly.
first, and then you can start having sex.
Is that how it works? You're just like,
Yeah.
hey girl, I got
Or
like
just find a girl who
1,000
likes you for
SoundCloud.
you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or you could just actually make a meaningful relationship with someone.
But no, that's not real.
Yeah, no,
I just like sex. She has
Love
big
is fake.
boobies.
Love isn't
Ooh,
real.
big boobies, big butt, good enough for me. Am I right?
True.
Good enough for these nuts.
Good enough for these nuts.
It rhymed. I'm barring out, bro.
Barred out of the podcast.
If only the girl with the blue hair could see me now.
Oh man,
She'd break up with her boyfriend on the spot.
I hate to break it to you, but that boyfriend was me.
Yeah, exactly.
You had a
She'll
job
put
this
you on
whole
the
time.
spot.
I'm just saying, she opened up the checkout lane just for me.
That was
and then-
literally just to break up with you.
Nah.
Hey, she's like scanning your books. She's like, hey, it's not you, it's me. We just need to see other people.
You guys all left me. It was just me and her, just like chatting there.
That was yeah.
You
Yeah,
should have
no,
got her
it-
snap for me.
Dude, it was getting intimate, dog. There was a guy behind me, like waiting. I was just like, "Hey," and she's like, "Ah."
Was that the one you
I
asked
think
our
I was
our
going
friend
to-
about, Raven?
Yeah,
The one that I asked Jay Claw about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Jay Claw.
Friend of the show,
Shout out to
Jay.
that dude.
Love that
Man.
man.
The claw. He plays claw.
Maybe we can get him on for season 2.
I'm
Yeah.
Season 2.
Yeah, when someone quits the podcast, then we go to season 2,
Oh,
and then we add someone else. Yeah, I had
season
this whole
2,
thing like
20
planned out.
years.
I was also thinking of just like every like once in a while, just like swapping everybody out and
Oh.
making that the season 2. But I'm like, I think it's better when like, like one of you guys is too busy to do it, and then we make it a season 2, and like, oh hey Justin, like I think it's a lot better to just wait it out because I think we have a good cast here. I don't know, maybe kick Adam out if anything, but
Damn,
Okay.
bro, throwing heat already.
I like how your first thought goes to J Claw over Jacob.
well, Jay Claw is the one that we're talking. He's a friend of the show. He told me about the blue-haired girl.
Always get a Tinder notification.
I'm
That's
just saying,
good.
we walked right past the blue-haired girl before she even opened up
I know,
the checkout.
she's so
lane.
bad.
Maybe that's why she opened it
Bro,
up.
she
She
was
saw
so
me, and
bad.
she's like, "Oh shit, hey."
Bro, she literally saw me and she was hoping to catch me before I left, but she was
My
too
ass,
late.
dude, you were the first one. You were the first
Yeah,
one.
because
Dude,
no, but
think
she
about
thought
it.
no, because you were first in line first, and then I was like,
Think-
"Oh, the first
That's
footsteps
what
back
I'm
there." So
saying,
then you
that's
walked
what I'm
back.
saying.
She thought that I was gonna be second. She thought you were gonna be first, so she's like, "Oh,
I
I'll probably
wasn't-
miss
I
that
was
loser."
last,
She
though.
Tegan, she was like, "I'll probably miss that loser kid." She didn't realize you walked back to the back footsteps. So then when she got up there, she's like, "Oh my god, I can't just not do anything now." Kind of like when the customer. No, Tegan, let me put this in language that you understand. Like when the customer sees you through the window at Wendy's while they're waiting for their food, and now you're like, "Oh my god, I have to like do work now." because they just saw me. You know, like it's like
I know
that.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, I
Yeah,
get
exactly.
I hate to break it to you. I think the reason I went to the back is why she did it. She's like, "Oh, that guy's a gentleman. He follows the rules. Look at all these losers just like cutting line."
That's
and
literally
shit.
not true.
That's actually. She's like,
You're
these
such a
people
liar.
suck.
If
I will
anything,
never
she saw
Once she
mind
my,
these
finds
guys.
out,
she saw me being rebellious and not caring about the feet, and she's like, "I really hope to catch that
Yeah,
dashing,
as-
mysterious man."
As
If
if
anything-
you're
Well,
against
feet-
the
someone
feet.
says
Get
listen.
out of
feet.
here. You're not against feet. Freaking
Listen,
feet.
if anything, she's gonna hear that I hit up friend of the show J Claw to see if she was single, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, he's so sweet."
I already told you the way to her heart, and you're just like ignoring it. It was literally the perfect idea.
What?
Ask
Step,
her for
step
No,
on
no,
the
no, no.
feet?
No, you show up for like a week or two straight
yeah.
every day, and then you don't show up one day, and then you come back and you make sure that like she's the one who checks you out, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I didn't miss you, or I missed you yesterday. I was wondering where you were," and you'll be like, "Oh, I see you were wondering about me," and then bam,
That's so
it's
much
smooth
money and
as
so
fuck.
much time
You
wasted.
don't have to buy.
If you
it.
buy a
chance.
fucking like, you buy Kit Kat. You like-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
spend,
to
like,
buy
never
it.
Arizona every time or
they do
something.
this one.
But what if like
Um,
she would have like called in sick that day, and you go in and you're like, so you miss anything around here? And she's like, yesterday. And she was like, oh, I didn't work yesterday.
Wait
She's
for
like, it was
her
my
to
day
say
off.
it, dog. You wait for her
Um,
to say it.
No, I think mine was better. You're like, "Oh, I forgot my my rewards number,"
Oh yeah, well that one, yeah.
I've seen that happen before,
and then she like punches you in the jaw and like runs away.
Yeah,
She like sprays you with
My
mace.
ideal woman.
I've seen it happen before to someone.
There's
and
no
it was
way.
an instant turn down. Yeah,
No, there's no way. No one's dumb enough to do that.
I've seen it.
There's no way. No one's.
When
dumb.
I used
What,
to
was
work
it
at the
you?
grocery
Was it you,
store. No, one of my coworkers it happened to. Yeah,
It happened to
No, yeah, you're the one
Mom.
who asked for their.
it was literally not because
for
I
that
already
number.
knew their phone number by then.
no, it was Adam.
Adam was
he
getting
asked
it
a
in,
customer. Adam asked a customer. He's like, "Oh, you don't have a rewards number, but you can have mine."
That's
God,
fire. That's smooth as fuck.
I know it is, dude. That's great.
I wasn't giving my discount. To
I expect
no one.
nothing less of Adam.
Oh my god.
Didn't someone get fired from the Coburns for using their rewards number when for customers groceries? Like every time they said they didn't have one, he'd
Yeah,
put his in,
because
and then he got fired.
they got like cents
Damn.
of gas.
Yeah, because he was getting like 2 cents.
It was a college kid
Wait, that's
on like
fire.
by
That's insane.
St. Cloud State too. So
That's so smart. What?
I would have given that man a raise.
Right. That way he doesn't have to keep doing it.
Yeah,
Tell
no,
him not to do it again, and then give him more money. That way he can actually live.
Give him like a 2-cent raise an hour or something. Just make up for
2-cent
it.
raise. You know what's crazy? I've never been given a raise. throughout any of my jobs.
Yeah, you were making $2 an hour throughout your entire Wendy's
Actual
career.
sweatshop labor.
Well, I mean, I think sweatshops were a little nicer, but
They're like, we give you something to do all day. You work here for free.
yeah.
True.
Come on, you're not playing games right now, all right? You're doing something productive now. Now go put buns in the microwave, dude.
Now go pay us. Put money in the cash register.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where like Mr. Krabs builds SpongeBob for working there, like breathing $8.
Like,
I
you
know
should
we're a
be
little
paying
past
us.
the point of conversation, but I know if someone mentioned a McRib a bit ago.
Mm.
Bro, I would kill for a McRib right
Dude.
now.
I just
that's
DoorDashed a McRib will be at my house in like 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I
And
ordered
then
2
we
of
get
them
to
when I
hear
got
your
up.
nasty. Then we get to hear your nasty lip smacking
Yeah.
throughout the rest of the podcast.
You know,
I had to figure out how to mute on Audacity because I was hitting the mute key for like Discord.
I'm not
on
editing
Audacity,
it,
so
so
it
you're not
doesn't
eating that
fucking
McRib
matter. So
on
I'm gonna
Audacity,
mute it
dog.
on Audacity, but I'm gonna let you guys still hear it because I think that'd be funny.
Bro,
What?
no, you. I'm not editing it, so I swear if you start chomping on that McRib,
That's why
in
I'm
Audacity,
just
it's
gonna
going
mute in
into the
Audacity, but
podcast.
not in Discord. So you
Nah.
guys are still gonna have to hear it, but
nah,
the
if
podcast
we
won't.
have to hear the lip smack, the podcast has to as well. That's just how it is.
I'll put
We're-
my headphones on my mic so that they do get the echo.
Yeah,
of
we're
yours.
transparent here, okay?
Yeah.
Shows
Love you
that
guys
to the
too.
blue-haired girl. She's like, this is what I'm gonna do to you.
If that blue-haired girl ever finds out about this podcast,
We're
I might
fucked.
just end it, dog.
You might just
Blue
what?
States.
End it.
Yeah.
Just take a bullet straight to the
The,
head.
the white-haired girl me and Adam saw.
Oh,
Pierce had came back.
dude, I should hit up Justin about her.
I don't
I
think
don't
I've
think
seen
she's
any
anywhere.
women
I
outside of the
didn't
people I
see
work with in like 3 months.
That's
Pierce is like, I don't
that's
see women.
sad.
Well, I work night shift. I don't have a reason to leave the house.
What happened to the lead girl?
Nah, dude.
Didn't it turn out she was married?
You said she
Do we
was
tell that story?
perfect.
Do you tell that story?
Cheers, tell the story.
Dude, she's fucking
Tell
married.
the story.
Oh. Well, maybe she looks for a little bit of excitement.
Nope.
No.
No,
well,
I'm not gonna.
She wants to take her plate of pie and dip a bit into the
Mhm.
ice cream, if you know what I mean.
I was like thinking
Ask
to
her if
myself,
she's
it's
Mormon.
like, I probably would be a lot happier if I just stopped talking to her. But that's also a huge dick move, and I don't want to fuck up like the 3 or 4, why did I say like that? The 3 or like 5 friends I have at work. So I'm just like, I keep talking, which is cool.
Chris, I think you
She's
should-
chill.
You should shoot your shot. Maybe she likes dipping her pie in the gravy. you
Nope,
know?
I'm not.
maybe.
Ooh.
Wait. You never thought about this? Maybe your husband has a huge like cuck kink type thing. So like,
Yeah.
No,
maybe
I'm
you're
not
doing
going
both
on
of them
about
a
that.
favor.
Maybe he'll dip his pie in your gravy, if you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah,
get
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Maybe
Oh.
you're doing both of them a favor.
My dad eats pie and gravy.
Like,
Your dad does.
what type of pie? Like,
Oh, speaking
Like,
of
he'll
dads,
take,
I gotta
like,
talk to my dad
apple pie.
about
Apple
if
pie.
you guys can do Secret Santa at my house. I think he said yes, but I want to double check.
Chicken gravy, apple pie.
No, my dad. Yeah, it'll be like beef gravy or chicken gravy or something,
Yeah,
and then I'll just dip his apple pie in it.
dude, that's
Great.
kind of based.
It's
Fuck.
kind of the
Did
grossest
you
thing
just
I've
say
ever heard in
based?
my life ever. My dad's the based god.
Oh,
What do you think
no.
about people that dip their fries in their shake?
That's good though.
That's like
That's
everyone.
actually stellar.
Okay, agreed. Okay,
Everyone
we're
I
on the same
know
page.
basically does that.
What do you think of people who dip their nuts in their banana split?
Oh, is that like not a common thing?
I do that.
It feels nice, especially after a long run.
yeah.
Raven right now is literally just asked like, "What do you think of people that breathe?" That's like the same question.
How do you feel about sharding in your blizzard?
It's a
I should get a
must.
blizzard.
That's the flavor. It makes it pop.
They take that thing and they tip it upside down, and my stomach knows it's time to get ready. Time to unleash the beast.
My intestines flip upside down, prepared to just let loose.
After you, honestly, mine is so powerful that after I shard it, it also like you can flip it upside down and it stays. Dude. It's like a gun.
It re-solidifies it.
He like sharts into his shake, and it like
man.
like he looks and there's a hole in the bottom of the cup.
All of it went up. It just went out the shake.
I always get a little like grossed out when I think about like how long your intestines are.
They're like 10 feet at
Yeah.
least.
No way.
Is it the small
they're
intestine,
Dog.
10
21 or
inches.
something?
Dog,
right?
I'm not even 10 feet tall. That's
I was gonna
impossible.
Say, I was gonna say maybe like 10
It's
inches
probably
or
it's probably
something.
like, yeah, I was gonna say
How
like,
long is the small intestine? The small intestine is about 20 feet long.
okay, that's a
Did
lot.
you know that if you
That's my dick.
if you uncoiled your intestines, it would wrap around the world 3 times?
Okay, well I'm not even that
No.
tall, so again, science doesn't add up.
Wait, if my intestines are that like lengthy, can I just add
We all live in
another foot
dodecahedrons.
to my height? Oh wow,
No.
that got really quiet. Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because I was just really dumb.
True.
Shut up, dude. You
And I
literally
couldn't
just made
understand
the
anything
same-
anyone was saying.
You just made the same height joke like 3 times
No,
in a row.
but it was funny every time.
Oh, it was funny every single time. I bet.
Yeah.
I flipped here 1 second.
It only got funnier.
That's just how it works.
That's great. Now I get to try to edit that out.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna edit that
No,
out.
we're not editing that. This is
No,
one
I need
take.
to leave it in for context now.
No, just edit the part out where we said we're gonna edit that out.
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
too much. Like, leave that in, and then edit out the part where I'm like,
We gotta edit that out. This is more editing that we're doing right now.
yeah.
You think
I hate editing. I'm
Dude.
never doing that.
he's gonna come back and he's just gonna start going like just?
He's gonna be like, I need the wood like Fortnite.
Did he really just order one?
Dude, that dude, he ordered 2 McRibs. I think,
Guaranteed
but
he got
couldn't just
4.
My
wait.
McRib review.
How many?
He couldn't
How
just
many?
wait
How many
15
did you grab?
minutes.
Did you just order one McRib?
No,
You
I
made
ordered
some-
2.
Oh, I was gonna say you made some guy drive all the way to your house for one.
I
Yes,
would.
bro, it's 15 minutes, bro.
It's gonna be cold.
So what?
You have
That's
a
your
mic-
You have a mic,
ordering
don't-
two
don't-
McRibs in the middle of the podcast.
Don't
Shit,
you have
yeah.
a microwave?
And an oven.
Microwave McDonald's does not taste good. I'm eating the fries. Okay, that's fair.
What do you think they do?
Bro, no, you're gonna.
What do you think
Nasty
they
ass.
do in McDonald's? You don't think they microwave it?
True.
You're not supposed to microwave food twice.
Why? Because all the gamma radiation.
don't fucking know.
It turns into
I don't fucking know.
Something like that. Here's, bro, you're already making me edit out your giant, like, mic slam, and now you're gonna make me edit out.
Sorry.
I
It's
had
just the worst, bro.
I had a quick topic, right? Because I see we're at like the 45-minute mark, and
Hold up, can I just, before that, sorry to interrupt, but can I just say, Pierce, you're the worst, bro. I called you like 15 times, and now you're making me edit out your... and then I have to edit out your... like, you're actually the worst.
I'm not eating right now, bro.
should we all make like a noise that Raven has to edit out? Then so it's just
fart.
fair.
He won't edit out a fart.
Like, you want me to punch my microphone? Like,
I already did.
true. Okay, so we have to make a different noise.
A fart.
No, Adam.
You won't
got
edit
the-
Okay,
the
well-
fart out,
You
though.
got the fart.
I'm not editing any of
Who?
this out. They're hearing all of it.
How
You're the
about
fart
this?
dog.
How about this? If I feel coming, I'll re-up to the mic.
Oh, man.
Please.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was gonna just turn on my fan for like
And
the
then
rest
name
of the
this one
podcast.
Adam Farts, not clickbait.
Oh my god.
It's not on right now, but the last podcast that my fan was on, that was all the background noise.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, it sounded like you... it was so loud. It sounded like you had a CRT running without a channel on, like, the whole time.
My fan is older than I am.
Dude, I thought when he said it's not on right now, I thought he was talking about the fart still.
I thought he was too.
It's not
They
on
kind
right now.
they
but
kind of aren't
wait a
on right now. I'm
second.
not gonna lie.
The farts haven't been hitting lately, dude.
My farts have been all misses. Okay, Tegan, what's
It's
your
the
quick
same-
topic?
It's literally the same podcast as last time. We're just talking about
Tegan,
farts.
what's your topic?
Okay, so Trayden brought this up actually, so shout out to him. But the Game Awards just happened. I don't know if Pierce, did you see any
I
of it?
heard about them. I heard
Did
that
you hear about
Last
it?
of Us 2 won. And
Sadly,
married League of Legends girl was kind of mad about that.
everyone who's in the right mind was mad of that.
I get why Cyberpunk didn't win because it just came out, but like,
But there really was no other option, really.
Well,
Those are the only two games that came out. Last of Us and Cyberpunk.
I'm just kind
Ghost
of
of
upset.
Tsushima was the one I heard people wanted.
Yeah. I'm just upset over fighting game of the year because they did Mortal Kombat Ultimate or Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and I don't think that should classify because it's literally like just
Yeah.
repackaging the game.
What came out this year though? That's like new for fighting games.
Grand Blue was on there.
Oh,
Eternal
Grand Blue should have
Night.
won. Yeah, what the fuck?
I thought Grand Blue should have won. Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, what a banger. What a good game.
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2 can just win every
Street
year.
Fighter, the original.
No, that can't.
No, it did.
It's not a fighting game.
Well, maybe not for you, but...
Maybe not for your retard mind.
No, but the thing is, too, The Last of Us won so many.
It won 6, I think.
Yeah, so
I
it
did
won
hear that.
innovation in accessibility for impaired
What
video
was
gamers.
their thing? Like,
I don't even remember.
it was really dumb.
It was something that... Yeah, no, it was... This was the one that... It was just closed captions. It
Yeah.
was literally just for people who are deaf. You could play the game.
Watch Dogs Legions was a nominee, and it just showed crosshair colors changing.
Yeah, for colorblind people. Oh my god! And then best, I think this was the one that that threw me off the most. For best performance of like an actor or voice actor. or
Yeah,
whatever.
that was the other one I heard
Not
her
only
complaining about.
did a Last of Us person win, there were 2 The Last of Us Part 2 nominees on.
They
that
had some good
thing.
vibes. From what I've seen of that game, the voice actors are pretty good.
I know, but it's like there. I feel like there were some other ones that could have been on there, but
I mean, you want to talk about shitty award shows? We can talk about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards all day.
nah.
Oh my god, Anime of the Year 29 or Anime of the Decade?
Of
should
the
I say?
decade. My coworkers are giving me shit for not having watched that. I told them it's like I really don't want to watch it just because of that.
What,
I'm sure it's a
Bleach?
fine show, but there's no way it's animation of the decade.
For I mean, it could have been a
Friends?
contender if it came out like
The Office,
earlier
The
in the decade.
Parks and Rec.
If it comes out,
Arsenal from
I
Roblox.
don't even know what came out in 2019. I don't even know.
What one
Yeah.
anime? You guys, I keep
Demon
asking
Slayer.
and
Demon
no
Slayer
one
won anime of the
answers.
decade.
Okay,
Demon Slayer?
in 2019.
that's all I was asking.
What came out in 2019? Weathering with You,
Weather with You? What is that? Is that like Among Us?
Ride Your Wave,
Is that like Fall Guys?
Promare. I did hear Promare.
Dude, can we get an Among Us anime? That's a brilliant idea, Deegan.
Oh, no, okay. Sorry to... I want to...
The Promised Neverland came out. Vinland Saga, Doctor Stone,
Vin?
Fruits Basket,
What's he doing here?
Fire Force, Carolyn Tuesday. I'm just trying to find any ones that I like. I remember were like really good. Carolyn Tuesday wasn't insane, but it was good. I don't know. I haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, but I'm almost caught up on Fire Force. I know the last episode just came out. I have like 6 episodes left of season 2, so I was gonna finish that today.
Okay, weeb.
No, there's something I was gonna ask you, Pierce.
What's up,
there's
bro?
a couple things, right? So, it's about the Game Awards still, but what do you think about? Did you hear who won Content Creator of the Year?
Was it Valkyrie?
Yeah, what did? Oh, I guess it doesn't have to be just Pierce, but what do you guys think about that?
I don't watch her.
I
Well,
think she does.
figured, but
I've only seen like 2 or 3 of her streams. I see her in a lot of other people's stuff.
that's what I was gonna say. I see that a lot. in other
She,
stuff.
I don't think she really blew up at the tail end of last year
Mhm.
with the 100 Thieves stuff. I think.
I was gonna say I remember her being announced
Like, she's-
into 100.
Like she's been around for a while,
I
right? But like I
didn't
think
know
she
that.
like got a really big surge. If I remember right.
She lives in the 100 Thieves content house, or she
She
did.
does. She did. I think she lives with Pokimane now in that big house, that whole house.
Does she? I don't think she
OTV?
lives in offline TV.
No, like Pokimane moved out of the OTV house and she
No!
lives,
Oh, I
like,
forgot
yeah.
about
This is like a
that.
year ago,
I
Adam.
forgot
You're
about
behind.
that. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't watch Pokemon.
But who do I think would have been a good pick? I think Critical would have been a good pick.
Fed.
Honestly,
I like
as
Fed's
much as
content, but
I hate
Ludwig.
Phil, you like his
Ludwig
content.
would have been a great pick. Yeah.
You like his content, but you don't like his actions. Okay.
Have you heard
I've
that
said
the
it
whole like
before.
that huge document he released like 2 weeks ago?
A little
Yeah,
political.
I was actually gonna say I've said it before, so I don't want to get too far into my opinion on it.
Mhm.
But when that document came out, I wanted so hard to like root for Fed. I'm like, yeah, let's go, Fed. Like, let's show everyone what's
Yep.
up. And then Pokimane just destroyed it with the documents of her own. It's like, oh, never mind, I guess.
I think that just becomes a he said she said type thing though.
Yeah,
I
but-
agree, but like when you're talking about like,
Yeah, you want to see Pet. You
groping
want to see Fed
allegations?
like just take a huge dub over Pokey.
but when you're talking about groping allegations, I think it's safer to assume like, yeah, he probably did it.
well,
Yeah.
But
not,
did not.
not only that, but it was like a he said, she said, she said, she said, she said, he said, she
Yeah.
said, she said moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
It was
well,
like
not to
a-
mention, like Pokimane actually just proved that Fed cropped his screenshots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Well, I think we all-
she just disproved a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. I was
Which
a huge
sucks,
fan of this. Is I think it's like a whole like separate the art from the artist type thing. But I was a really big fan of Fed's content for a
He was
big
a-
while
he
because
was
like he
big
got brought
editor.
on as the editor when because I remember I followed Skara really closely when offline because like before offline TV started it was him Pokey and Poke Lols in a house.
So close. Oh my god.
You know Poke's sick.
I remember that now.
The
Yeah,
reason
that was
Poke
a while
wasn't
ago.
got he didn't like it wasn't that like him and offline TV aren't like chill. It's that his visa was up, so he had to go back
Yep.
to Canada. That's the reason he
It happens.
isn't in offline anymore. But yeah, I followed them really closely when the 3 of them lived in a house, or was it based Yuna that lived in the house? Might have been Yuna, but I remember following them when offline TV started, and then they actually had Mendo in the house.
Mendo.
Mundo,
The Overwatch-
the lead
yeah.
character?
Oh, wow.
No, Mendo, like the Overwatch guy.
Never heard of him.
It was like they had like 2 Overwatch people in the house, him and Poke, because Poke was big for Overwatch at the time.
Yeah.
But because Fed was initially the editor, and then he got moved up to he started
did
doing
a
his own
lot
stuff.
of editing though. He did
Yeah,
And
a
I
oh
got
my
moved
gosh,
up to the
he-
Grover.
Yeah, moved up to Groper because he like edited like daily videos for I Will Dominate for like a year and a half, I think.
I think he did for Mo too. No, Pinoy's always done
Not
that.
for Mo. I think him and Mo are friends though.
Yeah, I knew they were buddies.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I think it's the truth's obviously somewhere in the middle. Like I don't know. If Fed comes back, I think because like what is it like slightly musical Lily Pichu's ex-boyfriend just came back and he's doing fine because he got the whole cheating situation.
Now he gets to see Michael Reeves live out his dream.
Yep. But I think like Albert's doing fine for himself now. I think Fed will probably have a similar thing if he comes back. He had like was he the most subscribed to person on Twitch for a time? I want to say he was.
I don't know about that. I think he was up there, but I don't know if he was ever the most.
I think it was around the time when he had his episode of Lover Host.
Raj, yeah.
Yeah, his Raj.
Dude, that show's kind of crazy. But
that show's I the only ones I've watched are the Project Melody one. I've watched a few actually. I've watched the Project Melody one. I've watched the Fed one. I've watched the Carson one.
Did you watch the Sapnap one?
Oh
no.
God.
Funny.
That one was pretty good.
I watched the Botez one. Whatever one Slime was on, I watched.
I watched the Saikuno one, and literally everyone chose or love. Literally everyone.
Isn't Saikuno like the really edgy guy though?
No.
Like he's like the opposite of.
Or am I thinking? No, but like oh no, I think it's Toast. Toast and Saikuno play like Minecraft together, and Toast talks about how he doesn't trust girls anymore.
Yeah.
Is that
Toast
what it is?
is so funny. I love Toast.
That's what it is.
Toast is like.
I haven't like followed Offline TV for a while. I used to like follow him pretty closely. Like I watched like all their YouTube videos, but I kind of stopped when Fed left. I'm not saying that their content's gone down, but like I know Fed was the big creative behind a lot of their like the actual Offline TV channel stuff. I know Fed was
their content's gotten so much worse ever since Fed stopped groping people.
Yeah,
Has it actually?
Ever since everyone stopped getting groped, no one has any motivation anymore.
God, don't grope me, man. What's the point?
Yeah, but who else did I don't know. Valkyrie getting who do you guys think should have gotten creator? I think like
Ludwig.
I think Ludwig would have been a great pick.
As much as I don't necessarily like all of his content, I'm kind of surprised XQC wasn't even a nominee.
I was about to say XQC would have been a good choice too, because XQC's like a constant though.
Yeah, it's just the fact that he took the opportunity of Ninja leaving Twitch to just skyrocket all the way up to the top, and now he's he's always consistently at like 40K plus, easily.
Yep, he's pretty consistently at like the top, like at least top
crazy.
3.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Who else do I think has done? Has like kind of grown this year?
Not a lot of League players have.
No, League's kind of died off, which I think makes sense. Well, it's like all of like everyone from Offline TV and like that whole like friend circle, because obviously it's not just Offline TV, right? It's like the huge like that huge group, but like they all come from League.
Mm-hmm.
But like none of them are playing League anymore. League is so weird. With Twitch, it's like I feel like if you want to get big somewhere, League isn't the worst place. Like obviously it's terrible because there's so much competition, right? But like if you get big in League, it's so easy to branch out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like Emaru started doing COD the other day. Like out of nowhere, she just started playing COD, and like her viewership, her viewership stayed the exact same.
And she stopped because she got motion sick.
Yeah,
it was bad.
But so like bad. League has like always had like a League. I think will always be a top 5 game on Twitch.
Well, it's easy to branch out from League is because no one actually likes the game. So
yeah, especially
like people want to watch you play, and then they see you get mad, and then they get mad for you or at you, one of the two, and then you switch games, and they're like, "Yes, I don't have to watch League anymore."
We're like the consistently high games on Twitch. Like I think like right now it's kind of weird because Cyberpunk just came out, so like obviously you have new game hype because like
yeah,
I think like Twitch is always like there's always like just chatting is always popular just because personalities can just go do that whenever they're done like playing games for the day. But out of like because there's always like the trending game, right? Like right now it's Cyberpunk. A month ago it was like Among Us.
It's still Among Us, dude. That thing's still popping.
Among Us isn't even in the top right now, dude.
Not right now. It's 1:44 in the morning, at least over here.
Yeah, but like
It's
Cyberpunk still has
funny.
130,000 viewers.
It's like all one person, I bet.
Oh, that's usually how these games are. Yeah, 20,000 of them are by Effects for
Oh
Life.
shoot, Shroud was streaming Cyberpunk like every day for the last couple of days, but not anymore.
Melody.
Yeah, because he beat it.
Well, yeah, I just people can still milk that type of thing.
But like, what are like the consistent like? Because I think there's always like gonna be the trend games on Twitch, right? But like, I think like always consistently.
Fortnite for
yeah,
sure.
Fortnite has definitely been. I thought Fortnite was gonna be a trend game, but it's proven to not be.
Minecraft
Fortnite,
is it right now.
League
That
of
one's
Legends.
pretty high.
Minecraft is so weird if it's a trend game or if it's gonna stick around.
It's crazy right now because it's 1:45 a.m.
Yeah, and there's still
where we
100,000
are.
people watching it.
There's
Yeah.
over 110,000 people watching Minecraft right now.
Yeah. Minecraft's weird because I thought like. No, obviously I think Minecraft's an amazing game, and I don't think like. I think its rekindled popularity is very deserved. But I don't know if like, because I guess Minecraft's kind of like had a resurgence for like a year plus now, so maybe it won't be a trend game.
I think it's hard to just hate on Minecraft, right? Because it's not.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty hard not to have fun for at least a little.
And you're not getting like
bit in
scammed
Minecraft,
over with like microtransactions and like.
Nope. Yeah, it's just you kind of playing the game.
Yeah, you just kind of chill.
Some buddies.
Mm-hmm. And it's like there's always like new stuff to like do.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, like you can always think of new stuff to do. I'm not saying there's like gonna be like new stuff added, but you can always think of something new to do.
I guess, yeah.
What are other ones? Or GTA 5 has been consistently good.
Really? I haven't seen that.
Like as far as views go, like it's always been like it's always top 10.
Oh, well, I guess. I mean, they just keep adding new stuff. I mean, they literally just announced they're adding their biggest DLC yet in like a month or something.
Overwatch used to be a top contender.
Yeah, Overwatch just fell off really hard.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't help that all like the known professional players moved on to different games.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sinatra, people didn't. I didn't like Sinatra very much, but he's only a Valorant streamer now.
The only like I know like the like unless you like had like fuck I'm saying like a lot. If you didn't have a big stream but you were still a very good pro player, I feel like you're sticking with Overwatch. But if you had a good stream, you pretty much switched.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Carpe is a good example because Carpe is definitely still an Overwatch player.
Yeah.
But Carpe never had an extremely successful stream. Carpe's also insane, so
yeah. It doesn't help that they don't release a whole lot of new content very often. But
they're not like
on
leaving
top
with like
of
a 2-week patch.
Well, yeah. On top of that, though, that's what I was gonna say is like they don't necessarily, or at least back when I played, it's not like there's patches coming out that would fix characters either. It was just like there was a long time where there was no content being added or changed. It's just like it's hard to play the same thing over and over and over again.
And they also fucked up rank with. I think they really fucked up rank with the 222. Like Force.
Oh yeah, Force 222 is a little crazy.
I get it was obviously like an extreme reaction to goats, but
yeah, and triple tank meta used to be really annoying to face. But
yep.
I think that's just like part of any competitive game where there's like multiple players, right? It's just when you.
Well, there's always gonna be like wacky team comps because like again like I think it's how you deal with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like forcing a meta to be a specific way is not a very good idea.
Like if you realize that running 3 tanks is it's like better. It's like okay, you need to look at why the people are running 3 tanks. It's like well because the tanks do
a lot of damage.
Not much less damage than the carry than like the damage dealers, and they have way more health.
Mm-hmm.
They have way more crowd control. So why would you not take slightly less damage for a huge improvement everywhere else, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so maybe we need to nerf tank damage a little bit, or like
something.
We need to nerf some of their other options. Yeah, you need to look at why people are doing it, not that they are. Because I think that they're like, oh, we don't want you running 3 tanks, so we're gonna make it so it's impossible. Not instead of why would you run 3 tanks instead of running, like why would you run 3 tanks and 3 healers instead of a damage dealer? Like, you gotta look at like why that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think like League did that really well for once with funneling. Like they realized, I mean, like obviously funneling was bad, right? I don't think funneling was good for the game, but I think how they dealt with funneling was good.
Yeah. And they're just like, hey, if you're a jungle and you go take lane minions, then you're just fucked.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
Yep.
Are we getting a little too gamey right now? We're getting a little too gamey.
Might be.
There's one.
We're always a little gamery.
There's one last thing I wanted to talk about for Game Awards wise, because we're just over an hour here. And did you see that the best esports team was G2?
Did they have a run at Worlds this year? To get to semifinals, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
They dominated domestically, but they always dominate domestically.
Say,
What else do they do well in besides League of Legends? Anything?
I don't think so. No. I think
it's really hard for the esports team of the year to be one that only does well in one game.
It's like a lot of esports teams, though. That's a problem.
Cloud9 won last year.
Yeah,
I think Cloud9 does well, and I think Cloud9's a pretty consistent force in almost every esport.
Face.
No. Bad pick.
No.
Just a simple no.
Who would have been a better... I mean, I don't think we should have had Cloud9  2 years in a row, but I think Cloud9's always... Because they didn't go to Worlds this year. But, like, I think Cloud9 is, like, almost always a good pick.
One of the contenders was San Francisco Shock, and I don't know enough about
Who's their parent team? Who owns them?
I have no idea.
Because, like, obviously, like Cloud9 owns London Spitfire. I don't know. But I think that's kind of arbitrary for esports team of the year.
NRG Sports owns them.
NRG wouldn't be the worst one. They have some stuff. They do pretty well in, like, FPS, as I know. I don't know. G2's not the worst pick, but, like, especially if you're, like, just going off of League of Legends, like, you could have just chosen, like, guys who fucking won Worlds. Like, come on.
Damwon was a nominee.
Damwon would have been a better pick.
Didn't one of their players won Player of the Year?
Yeah, Showmaker, the mid laner, won it.
Okay, that's good. That makes
Showmaker
sense.
and Canyon were both on there.
I think always League of Legends, like, is going to be a contender for best player, like, single player of the year.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other ones were Call of Duty and CSGO, so not really
And,
watches
like,
a lot of CSGO anymore.
Yeah. Because it's always, like, I think it always just comes down to, like, how dominant can you be in your game, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I know Armada was a nominee one of the years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine like Me2 King one. Best esports athlete of the year.
Zane won. It's Zane, but it's just as Roy. Just don't test me.
McNutty wins.
Hell yeah.
That'd be epic.
But yeah, I think it's like, I was talking to my coworkers about this too. It's like, the Game Awards have kind of been like a joke for a while. It's like, I don't think anyone like takes like those award shows too seriously anymore.
I just watch it for the reveals.
Yep, I think like I watched the Crunchyroll like highlights just to be like, just to basically I watched it to get like recommendations at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And like, I'm like, damn, dude. The only like time I've really agreed to the Crunchyroll Awards was when they gave I'm tired. Best voice actor to whatever the dude's name is from Zombieland Saga. I forget what his name is, but that guy's sick.
He's epic.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Dude, I was gonna say when you were talking about how it's kind of like a joke nowadays.
Yeah.
So I watched
like
it
Uncut
live.
Gems is just Academy bait, right? Like we agree on that.
I watched it live, the award show, and the whole chat was just like, there was not one good thing to be said about The Last of Us Part 2 winning any of those awards out of like the 100+ people watching. Everyone was just like Resident Sleeper, like it's rigged. Everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Twitch chat's so funny with live events.
To be fair, though, I think that's like everything. Like people forget that critics are critics. Like for all of my Earl Sweatshirt fans out there, Feet of Clay is a horrible album. One of the worst things ever. There's no rhythm. There's no flow. There's no melody. There's nothing. But yet, the Rolling Stone magazine gave it like an 8 out of 10 or something. Like they critics just love stuff that they can act like they're better than you, but for enjoying.
I was gonna say, yeah. That seems about right.
Yeah, especially with Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, it's even better because I've never played the game, so I'm just talking
Same.
all this shit for nonsense.
I don't plan on it.
I want to play Last of Us 1, but like I'm still like I don't want to play it that bad.
That's what I'm playing after Horizon. I'm just gonna play the remaster on PS4.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of the first game, and I mean it's good. Like I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
it's
like a
awful,
game. I think we all have like a game list, right?
Yeah,
I'll
too
never
long.
finish mine. Yeah.
It's my Steam library.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, someone with 2,000 hour plus in
TF2.
TF2, I think I can cross that one off the list, right?
Yep,
Nah,
for sure.
nah. You need
You
to...
haven't beaten it yet.
I'm not 100% of it, you're right. I guess that's the
I hate 100. Dude, I can't get into 100% in games.
The completionist does TF2.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have every
depends on
hat.
the game for
And at the end, it's just a suicide note.
like, it's like
I'm committing suicide because I couldn't get this one hat in TF2.
I 100%ed, what was it, Hentai Sniper Middle East.
Well, that one was...
That
That was a pretty hard one. But...
That game sounds kind of hype, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's 100 achievements, so...
I don't know. I didn't 100. I was like pretty. I'm like pretty damn close to 100%ing Nier Automata. But I don't know. I like 100%ed like I got like all the weapons. I did all the side quests. Because like you have to like get like you do a ton of like bullshit to get like the last ending.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to get all the endings, so I did all the bullshit, and I got the last ending, and I did that, and then I deleted my save progress.
Yeah.
Well, the game asks you
Uh-huh.
when you play Nier, Adam, let me know.
Okay.
That's like
All
probably like one of the games I recommend the highest on like PS4 is Nier Automata.
When I finally get to it.
Well, we have been going on for an hour.
Yeah, I can stop talking about 2B's
over
tight
an
ass, I
hour.
guess.
Oh man.
No.
So I don't know. Does anyone want to do the intro, or should I just do it? Because I haven't
outro.
done an outro. Yeah, the outro. Should I just do it? Because I haven't done
Wait,
one in a
Adam
while.
Pierce, you gotta make
Sure.
the Vask who's the god of this realm joke again.
Don't we just
No.
make it?
It's not.
Yeah, no, that's actually a different bit now
That's what I'm
because
saying.
you made the Tegan, you're a genius.
That's what,
Now we're making the aren't you gonna make the joke so that it keeps on
Yeah,
being a different
you
bit.
get like 8 different bits out of this one.
Out of this one bit.
All right. Well, this has been Till I Perish podcast. I don't know, the crap of us.
The crap. I'm down with that.
The crap of us too. Crappening.
Like, oh, part 2, the sports.
I am Vastiku or Raven, whatever you guys prefer, joined by CoolKid35_ or Adam. https://twitch.tv/official_Wudong, aka Tegan, whatever you guys prefer. And then Raven Nut, Lolly Titfuck, CNut.jpg, all of those bad boys, aka Pierce. Yeah, this has been Till I Perish, episode 7, crap of us or something, I don't know.
The crap of us.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.